Hi, this is Kat with Beadaholique, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make the rainbow party hoop earrings. Now this is a really great use for some memory wire scraps. So if you've been working with memory wire, this is what it looks like here. So if you have just like a couple little extra coils or even just like a half a coil or something, this is a really great opportunity to use up that extra memory wire. So I thought it would be fun to make a sort of multicolored hoop earring. So we are going to be using some round Czech glass Druks here. And then I also have these little rondelles. So they have little facets on the side of them, but they have a little rondelle there. So I'm not only going to be mixing in the colors, I'm going to be mixing with some shapes. Now you could take this design and really turn it into whatever you want by using seed beads, bigger beads, different color beads, whatever you kind of want. So this is a really fun and easy project. All right, so we are going to need some round nose pliers, some chain nose pliers, and some flush cutters. And then to finish off my design here, I have some little jump rings and my earring hooks there. Now again, you could also use whichever earring hooks you like. All right, so if you have everything ready to go, let's go ahead and get started. So this is going to be really fun. So go ahead and kind of come to one side of your memory wire. Now, if you do have one side of your memory wire, you can go ahead and start that little loop now. And that's actually what I'm going to do just on the off chance, because I want you to kind of follow along here, that you have a little bit less memory wire than I do. So it also kind of adds like a nice little stopper. So go ahead and take your round nose pliers and come to the end of your memory wire. Now we're going to be adding a jump ring possibly to this end or the other end. It's kind of up to you, however the colors sit and you like it. Go ahead and kind of pinch with your pliers there, and then we're going to curve it inwards, and I'm just kind of pressing against it with my thumb there. And I'm going to move to the other sort of, the other end of the plier there. And I'm just going to keep kind of curving that in. I want to make sure that I have a nice little loop. So you can just see there, I'm creating a little loop. And I'm actually going to go ahead and come to the end of my pliers and kind of pinch that together. And I really want to make sure this is not going to go anywhere. There we go. All right, so I have my little loop on one side, so I can set my round nose pliers aside for the moment. Actually, I'm just going to move my tools out of the way. There we go. So now, I am going to start by picking up one of my Druks, and you see I've gotten the green there. So let's go ahead and let's dive in. Let's grab a little blue one there. So all I'm going to do now is just alternate back and forth, and I want to add as many beads as I want to get the shape, but for me, I like to add 15 Druks. So I'm going to start with the Druk and end with a Druk. So like you can see, I'm just kind of going back and forth, just kind of peeking at my little colors there, seeing which one I want to work with. Let's see, I think a red one would be really pretty there. And this design really allows the shape to shine. I love, really playing with shapes and colors. I think it's one of the things that is underutilized a lot. People kind of shy away from mixing and matching or kind of making something that doesn't seem, oh, well, that's not so designery. But you know what? It sure is fun. All right, so let's add another red one in there. I think that's going to be really pretty. Lots of beautiful facets in these rondelles. So really feel like you can let them do their own thing here. All right, just gonna add a couple more. And again, so if you wanted to just do like a half little crescent, you can kind of do that. I'm going to do something that's a little fuller. You can also go, the full way and create the loops so that they come together at the end. And I'll kind of walk you through that if you're curious here towards the end. Let's see. So let's do another red one. I like the red ones. They just pop so much. All right, and I got lots of green to play with here, so I think I should start putting some more green Druks in there. There we go. Let's add some more orange. Pretty, pretty orange. Let's go for the purple one. All right, let me just count up here. I don't think I'm quite to where I want to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so 2 more. So that kind of gives me a little bit of a guide here of which colors I want to start and end with. So once you kind of get to this point, you'll be able to go, oh, well, maybe I want to, end both of mine on a green, or, end both of mine on you know, a white or something like that. So you can decide. Oh gosh, how many did I just say that I just had there? Hang on, I want to take this one off. I don't like that one. I wanted to add this last little red one here. I thought that would be really pretty. Okay, let me just count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so one more. So let's see. So I have greens on that side. So I'm going to end with that orange. I think it's going to be really nice. Okie dokie. So now that we have our beads loaded up, I'm going to kind of scooch mine all the way down to the other side because I want them to come up against that loop that we created. So you can just kind of wind them down, wind them all around. There we go. Scooch, scooch, scooch. Okay, so now you can start to see the shape of our earring there. So it's going to be about that, it's going to be that size of a loop. So we're going to have our earring hook at one end. So now to finish this off, go ahead and kind of hold those beads really tight with your fingers and pull, pull, pull. And then we're going to come in with our memory wire cutters. Remember to use your memory wire cutters and not regular flush cutters. We don't want to hurt our flush cutters. Go ahead and cut that off. And you can see how little memory wire we actually used. Come in with your round nose pliers. And now what we're going to do is we're going to just curve that in just like we did before, making sure that's a nice tight little loop, holding those beads and bringing that in. Perfect. All right, you can kind of give it a little extra pinch there to make that work. All right, so now we have the shape of our hoop earring. So I'm going to go ahead and clear some of this out of the way. All right, so come in with your chain nose pliers now, and we are going to open up our little jump ring here. Slide that on. Now I'm going to use, I think I want the green on the front. I think I want to end with the orange in the back. And I'm going to slide on my little earring hook. Now you can use whichever earring hook you like. I like these guys. I think they're nice and long and elegant, but this is a little bit of a heavier earring. So if you wanted to, this would be a great opportunity to add a little post earring instead. A little more secure there. All right. So there you have it. So that is how easy it is to create the rainbow party hoop earrings. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can get all of these supplies and see even more fun tutorials by heading over to Beadaholique.com.